Well, I'd like to just start off by saying I'm really excited about tomorrow. This has been building up for the last 5 weeks now of our spring ball. It's gone really well, and this is a great way to end it in a competitive environment. This idea was originally brought to us by our senior group of guys on the team, and this is something they're really passionate about, and so we're really diving in and seeing how competitive the team can be with each other. Instead of just O&D, we want to split them up and go against each other on a great format here.
Coach Hale, your response?
I'd echo the same point. We're really happy with, how the spring has gone, how the winter has gone. That was a big point of emphasis for us coming into the year. New team, we have to establish new leaders, and I think our senior class did a great job in the winter. Establishing themselves, leading the team. And I'm really happy with that they brought this idea to the table. It's a fresh idea. It's something that hasn't been done here, at least since the time we've been here, since 2014. I think it's welcome. I think the guys are really excited. I think the draft was a great success. The guys from the get-go were excited to be on different teams and see what they can do. Let's get a chance to see some of those guys that aren't in the spotlight or haven't played since they've been here to see what they can do. Excited.
As far as the draft went, to determine who was the first pick in the draft, we had a punt off at the end of practice, which I naturally won that with the stronger leg. When we decided our teams, I decided to shore up my lines first. So my first pick was the offensive line. I thought there was a stronger group, and that's the group I chose, and then I went D-line right after that. So that was kind of my strategy going in, was to shore up my O&D right at the line of scrimmage.
I mean, if we're comparing strongest group to strongest group, I have two of the strongest offense and defensive linemen that are on the team, in Desmond Kelly and Jeremy Hickey, that both squat over 600 pounds. I wanted to shore up my skill positions, because if we can't move the ball down the field with someone throwing and catching, then we're not going to produce any points on the scoreboard. With Matt Sexton, Kean Marshall, Shaq Van, Breck Turner, and then our graduate transfer Tyler Weigers throwing the ball, with Aaron Jackson adding a little bit of a dynamic effort to it. It gives us a different feel that Coach Fink's team does not have.
Well, if we're going to talk about strength, we all know that strength doesn't always translate to the field. I tried to pick guys that I know have given us a lot of playing time, have got a lot of game time for us, and that are playmakers for us. We got, I think, one of the best pass rushers, not just on our team, but in the conference on my side of the ball, and Max Crosby. Coach Hale talks about moving the ball down the field. It's going to be hard to do that when I think I have a superior offensive line who's going to give our quarterback more time to throw, and we're going to be able to control the line of scrimmage and run the ball more effectively.
I mean, this is all shown in practice. We're talking about practice, not a game. Not a game. We're talking about practice. We'll see what happens on Saturday in a game situation.
Well, I think, I would say, and I think Coach Creighton would echo this, is the way you practice always translates to the way you play. So I think, from what we've seen in spring ball, my group has shown better production throughout practice this entire spring ball, and I think it's going to come through in the game on Saturday.
How about the fact that not only do you have this rivalry on the field, a little skin in the game too?
Yes, I had originally made the bet as soon as we had finished the draft. I placed our beards on the table, so to speak. Both of us have been growing our beards for quite some time. Coach Fink a little bit longer than I have, so we both have a vested interest in the game. The loser has to shave his beard off immediately after the game. Clean, baby face shaven.
And I think that includes mustaches too. Is that correct, Coach Hale?
I believe a beard is technically anything that is below the ear.
So we have, he originally comes up with this, loser shaves the beard, and then, 24 hours later is trying to save his mustache. So we'll see how committed he really is to the bet when his team loses on Saturday.
My mustache is a great source of power.
So is my beard.
Any other final thoughts?
In case anyone's wondering, my team will be wearing all white and be on the home side tomorrow. That was decided by a dodgeball event yesterday, as many of you saw documented on Eastern Michigan Athletics Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. Please follow them.
I know Coach Hale's team is really concerned about the color of their jerseys. My team's not concerned about that at all. It's going to affect nothing in the way that we play.
There was some smack talk about the way you threw the dodgeball yesterday, from what I was told.
Yeah, it was a bad throw, and it was a good catch. That's all it was. I thought I had a good strategy, letting him throw first, get all the balls on my side, then just had a bad throw, and it was a good catch. It was a one-on-one, so it didn't go the way I wanted, but good for us. The big thing, that getting first draft pick was key for me, getting a good start on picking my team. So that, to me, is way more important than the color of the jersey.
Look good, feel good, play good.
Some people think that.